John Paul, I appreciate you so much for coming into my world, TSW world, because without you, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And you played a huge part of making what my world is now. And I just want to say thank you.
No, you're very welcome. But you're a fellow that one could give a helping hand to, or I should say contribute. That would have done it anyways, but you have that ability to take the ball and run with it and make something better out of it and bring a few people along with you, and that's cool.
You know what, and that brings me back to, I've seen you do some great things over the years. I saw you go to Africa and do a lot of great things with Mandela, and I'm also seeing you do a lot. Matter of fact, you was even late getting to me. You was doing some things here in America as well. So can you tell me a little bit more about what you was doing there?
Sure, we try and do everything to give back. We feel giving back is the new black, like what's really in. Giving back is what's really in right now. Making changes significantly in the world today to make it a better place for ourselves and future generations. And everything from homeless, we work, not only physically work, but go down there and talk to the homeless, as well as contribute money to help them get jobs in, for example, Los Angeles, how to get a job if you're homeless, where to stay, how to eat, how to get a job. We've helped take Native American nations.
Hold on for a minute. Now, you're originally from Los Angeles,
yes,
right?
I was homeless there twice in LA. So it's very dear to my heart.
Wow.
And then we help like indigenous people of America get back on their tribal lands and live their old way of life and be able to make it feasible in today's society. On the way here, I felt that it's really important to start helping Americans out. And because in the coal mining area, so many jobs are no longer there. It's not just the economy. This big machinery comes in, takes everything out of the ground, and hundreds of people for every big machine are out of work. So they're without jobs, country roads sometimes.
So in other words, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's more like downplay. They don't really talk about the coal miners.
They don't talk about them at all. They used to years when they had strikes, but not today. But here's people that are hardworking, good Americans, and they're without jobs. They live up in the mountains. They're not close to big cities. So what we're doing with this campaign is working with Brea College, for example, and I'm buying the equipment for them. I'm buying the seeds, everything they need to teach them how to garden. Then
so you actually, wait a minute, wait. So you actually teaching them how to garden?
And get them all the equipment. And the people, the volunteers we have and the paid employees go back up to the hills. And let's say we take 100 families. We give them all the equipment, all the seeds, and all the knowledge they need to feed themselves, have their own gardens in whatever terrain they live in. And in return, though, they pay it forward, because in return we ask them, once you're underway within a year, you teach at least 3 more families how to do it, and I'll give you the money to, buy the seeds for them, whatever equipment they might need, but let's expand it out. That's your payment. You teach 3 other families how to do it, and they'll teach 3 others, and so forth.
I think that is amazing.
We could do great things here in America.
Yes, yes. But you know what? I also think that America is incredible. I don't think that we utilize our resources to the maximum. I think that we can do a lot better, but I think that we're doing very well. Even in the day and time, I didn't never think that I would be able to see America the way it is right now.
And it's getting better.
Oh, God.
More people.
I'm looking, you know what, I'm looking forward to not just today, but tomorrow. You know, I live to wake up for the next day, and because such people such as yourself, about you have such a wonderful heart of giving back to people, all walks of life, not just in America, but all over the world.
Well, Tariq, the frequency is rising. It's just not me, it's many others, especially all the new generations. They know they can make a change on this planet while we're here. We don't need government help. Let us take over and do it. People just have to know it's okay and how to do it. And we could physically change this whole planet. My generation, your generation, my children's generation, and future generations to come. We can make the change because now we're interested and focusing on making changes. More people are doing it now than ever before. So I look forward to some good news.
So I got a question for you then.
Sure.
So you really think that we can wipe out people homeless here in America, people starving here in America? Because now we go overseas and we do a lot of things. They talk about that all the time, especially in Africa. Yeah. But now when I go into my neighborhood, as they would call the hood, it's just abbreviation for neighborhood. But when I go there, I see a lot of homeless people and I see a lot of hungry people. And my heart goes out for it. And I know that people such as ourselves, that if we all come together, we can really change things.
Yes, we can. And we are right now. The thing is we are. It's not just talk. It's we are. things you're doing right now, things we're doing at John Paul Mitchell Systems, Patron, John Paul Penn, and the other organizations, Rock, we're doing it. In other words, we're making that contribution right now that's changing the planet.
And you know what, that's what I'm excited about, because we're all joining forces, because we all believe in one thing, is helping people help themselves. And you know what, you can, and by doing that, we can change the world.
You better believe it. A movie came out a few years ago all about conflict diamonds in Africa, where they use children and slavery to get all these diamonds out. Then we have organizations like Rock, for example, and various diamond companies they're involved with, that all of a sudden will only deal with cruelty-free, conflict-free diamonds, called the Kimberley method, which all of a sudden changes everybody's outlook. Well, okay, now slavery's eliminated. Now maybe people are doing it without conflict. There's just so many good things going on in so many organizations.